Hello and welcome to the full video tutorial on the rental properties income and expense worksheet. In this video, I'm going to walk through this very simple worksheet template. You can use this template to manage and record your income and expenses on a rental property. This can be repeated for multiple properties, and so I use this personally. It's been very helpful for both just managing day-to-day or month-to-month income and expenses, but also helpful when preparing to file taxes as well. So at the top here, you can see this is just the year. So for instance, I would probably personally use this. I'd use this worksheet for every year, right? So I'd just copy paste and create a new sheet for next year. So we're in 2025 right now. At the top here, you have your formula fields. Those will get populated as you fill in the rest of the template, which we'll go through. So you have your gross income, total expenses, net profit for the year, deposits from your tenants for the year, and then this little section is just kind of help you organize just what property is, what address, what is the rental amount you agreed on, who are the tenants, move-in date, their phone number. That's kind of just for organizational purposes. Here you have your security deposit section. So if you've received a security deposit from your tenant, you can put in the date here. So I'll just kind of fill one out for fun. So let's just say moved in on January 1st, 2025. Let's say it was $2,000. You can leave any notes here that might be helpful. Let's say that they had a pet. And so maybe you have another $100 deposit for the pet. You can see that that'll just total up for you in that section. And if we go over here, you'll see that that will automatically populate that field. Keep moving down. So this is the rental income section. So this is what you'd fill in every month as you got paid rent. So again, just insert the date here. So let's just say received your first month's rent in addition to the deposit on January 1st. And $2,000, we'll stick with that. Insert your tenant's name there. Any late fees, that'll total. And so again, your rental income total will be down here. And then if you have late fees, for instance, your total will be here. So let's just say in February, get a $50 late fee. So total is there, total is here, and total is your gross income section at the top. Any other income that you might receive, right? So this could be something like cleaning fees that per your contract, your lease agreement, are non-refundable. So that will also automatically go and populate in your gross income section. And then we have expenses. So first we'll do monthly operating expenses. So these are kind of the more kind of stable, consistent, fixed expenses you have. So you can modify these based on your property and your situation. I put down just for starters in this template, kind of the most common ones. So you have your mortgage principal, interest, escrow. I like breaking those up apart, even though I get that they're kind of one single payment in most cases. HOA dues, if those are applicable to you. Home warranty, if that's applicable to you. Utilities, if you are paying that and not your tenant. Again, these can be modified to fit whatever your situation is. And so as you start filling this in, so let's just say my principal is $1,000. Let's say my interest is $200. Let's say monthly escrow is $100. Let's say HOA is $300. Home warranty is $50. Utilities is another $50. And then you have an other section, and again, this is just at your discretion. So maybe you pay for internet or miscellaneous. And so I'll just pause there for a second and point out, obviously this totals down here. It also totals over here. And so this is going to be your year-to-date total, which again is also going to feed the total expenses summary at the top. And it's going to start populating or calculating your net profit for the year. So it's just going to take your gross income minus your expenses, and of course that's your net profit. Other expenses. So these are other things that maybe you don't consider necessarily normal monthly operating expenses. This could be advertising, right? Any marketing you're spending money on. This could be any auto and travel that are relevant to running your business. These will all total up in their sections. Cleaning and maintenance, supplies and repairs. And so this section down here is really for just at your discretion as things pop up. You would add that into your miscellaneous other line item in your operating expenses section. And again, that would all feed down here to your net profit. Right? So you can see we already filled in January. And so it automatically calculated net profit as you go through the year and you fill in all that. You can see that it calculates your net profit year to date for all the months you fill it in. And again, that all populates at the top. So pretty simple, but I like simple. It's very helpful to fill this out. I just fill this out on a monthly basis. And again, this makes it super easy when I'm filing taxes. So hopefully this was helpful for you. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you very much. Have a great day.